And with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Roadrunners ready to kick it away first. And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Running inside. It's White. Spins away from the defense. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
There's a crease. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Jackson will throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Finds his tight end. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He'll run it again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Back to the ground game on the left. Makes it past the marker. Turning it on. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And it's been a rough start for this defense. They've given up too many yards, a third down right there, but a good chance to bow your neck now, to make a statement. First and goal, we got to be physical, got to stop the run game, get a chance to make a stop on this first possession, and force a field goal.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Send the tight end in motion. They're going to run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They're trying to cash in this long opening drive. The 9th play is 3rd and goal. Barrels ahead. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays. And on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
The run inside. It's Henderson. Breaks into the open. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Over to the right side, that's Wilson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Snags it, and there's running room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
It'll be 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Henderson. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Roadrunners! Extra point here will tie the game.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off play action on first down. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Right back to him on the ground. Here's a little room there. The 40, the 30, at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, North Texas.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Henderson. At the 35, he's got room. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intent.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. The extra point here would tie the game.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll run play action. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. North Texas really has it going on offense. Here's a hit.
Stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
You're not going to fool this guy on the running back screen. They're trying to invite him up the field, rushing the passer, but he saw it too soon. He was able to stop in his tracks, locate the running back, get outside, and make a tackle. That is a very heads-up play that time by the DN.
Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Henderson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
That's an awesome job by the defense. They're sniffing out the screen, reading the body language of the running back. They were not fooled, and they knocked it away.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The run inside. It's Henderson. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He's going to lose a yard on that one. North Texas in the hurry-up.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success.
He's got it down the field. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Mean Green might have found something after that last big play through the air. Jackson will throw. Dances away to buy time. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's White. Across the 25, he's got room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mean Green. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with an electrifying 45-yard run to the house. Bringing it back. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Back to pass. He's going to let it go. Leaping grab for a big gain. He's loose. Touchdown, Roadrunners. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Jackson gonna throw it. Wide open downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
That was a really nice throw down the field. This is a quarterback who prides himself on his downfield accuracy, and that's a play they desperately needed here. Not a lot of time left at the end of the first half, but that big completion now puts them in range to score some points here at the end of the half.
It's so hard to defend these guys. You know, it's 1st and 10. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job scrambling outside, getting outside the pocket, and then at the end of the play, not taking a hit, getting a first down, new set of downs for the offense.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Oh, my, circle, Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point.
Makes the catch. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll run it in the red zone. It's White. And he's in. Touchdown, North Texas. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 12th of the season. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Out of bounds at the 34, a productive job by the return team. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Running inside, it's Henderson. Maybe some room here. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Throws to the wideout. Got a man, it's West. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Rushes on him, and down he goes. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the #1 team, the USC Trojans.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
And it's the Trojans in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime.
They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Trying play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They had a much better field position this time around. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to find his man in the middle. Goes high to pull it in. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking for a gap. It's White. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time and try?
Could be an alley. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Touchdown, Mean Green! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
UTSA 24.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Got his man. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And it's the Roadrunners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Maybe a crease. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Takes a hit as he fires, and they can't make the play on third down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Makes the catch, and he's free. Touchdown, UTSA! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Past the 50. He's inside the 40. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Tight coverage by this defense, creating the interception, and man, for a second, it looked like he was about to house that. The offense does a good job becoming the defense and making the play around midfield.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. On the move, it's White. Can't get him to the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And he just refused to go down. Did you see him break all those tackles? That was unbelievable. You saw the power and the speed, but also just the will and desire to make those guys miss. That's impressive.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Off play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Complete to the right. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver.
Lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that.
Got a little grass. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, North Texas.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nope.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
41, UTSA, 30.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. A big turnover here for the defense to end the quarter. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
North Texas lining up, facing third and long. Leaves it with the back. Finding some room. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Boy, was he well protected. Finally lets one go to the left. Ripped past midfield. Finally stopped at the 42, and that's the kind of chunk play that gets drives going. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Bringing the heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
On the option. The keeper on the option. Now the toss. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. North Texas in the hurry-up.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Third and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. North Texas will have to punt it away. Oh, it's a fake. Quarterback now breaking the field. They get to him as he throws. It's intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. UTSA taking over, and the offense heads out to the field. The door looked slammed shut in this one, but that last interception may be just the slightest crack in opening here. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Roadrunners have moved it inside the 20. Looking to throw on first down. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Great job by pass defense down here with their backs against the wall. They're doing a good job really constricting these windows for their quarterback to throw into and getting pressure on the QB, making them pay every time they drop the quarterback back to throw.
Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
And that didn't look like it was the right read. Like you got to be smart as a quarterback.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, looking to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Fires toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Roadrunners!
On these critical fourth downs, as a quarterback, you've got to find your best matchup, and they didn't just get the first down. He had his guy one-on-one. He took a shot, and it pays off for a huge score.
They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
The play-action fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now, and they'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And we'll see if this is an issue. It's they fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. And that pass, not surprisingly, is incomplete. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. To pressure. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, North Texas. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down.
And, man, he was just like, forget that, guys. I'm getting this back on one play. Like, obviously the big decision last drive, makes the mistake that goes all the way back to the house, and it looked to me like I want it all back. We're going to get the momentum right now. Defense ready, made a stand, made a nice play.
And the Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
And what a great play right there by the pass rush, affecting the QB's rhythm, David. He didn't have a chance to throw that on time. They forced him to scramble. Everything broke down. He tried to go get it himself, but you saw the speed catch up.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket. And they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
There he goes. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He's looking to throw on third and short. Complete. They finally get him stopped. So dangerous after the catch, but his defense might get a little help from the officials here. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit, because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And it's the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over. Pulls it in down the sideline. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Deep shot for the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
A shot toward the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The Hands team out there to avert disaster, and so they do. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they were able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, and know they're going to get the victory.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. North Texas will try to pick up the fourth down here. Pressure coming. And it's a sack. Wants to throw on first down. Fires left. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Man, he almost throws another one. And I tell you what, it's just been one of those days. Sometimes it's not your day, and just turning the ball over like they're a nonprofit, man, just giving it away. This offense has been reckless. It's been careless. They've got to do a better job of being smart with the football.
It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter